Have you ever wondered about the intricate web that forms our environment and how our actions affect it? Let's dive into the concept of ecology, the scientific study of interactions among organisms and their environment. It's like a grand puzzle where every piece, whether living or non-living, has its unique place and function. From the tiniest microorganisms to the vast landscapes, each entity is interconnected in this complex web of life. Imagine a tree in a forest. It's not just a standalone entity, it's a hub of life. Its roots intertwine with the soil, forming a partnership with microscopic fungi. Its leaves provide food for caterpillars, which in turn become a feast for birds. The tree's flowers attract bees, aiding in pollination, and its fallen leaves decompose, returning nutrients back to the soil. This is just one example of the countless interactions that make up our environment. Now, where do humans fit into this puzzle? We are not separate from it. We are a piece of it. Every breath we take, every morsel of food we eat, every material thing we use, it all ties us to this intricate network. We are as much a part of this web of life as the tree, the caterpillar, or the bee. However, as we engage with our environment, we also impact it. From the water we use to the waste we generate, from the resources we extract to the emissions we release, every action ripples through this network, and these ripples can cause changes, sometimes drastic and often irreversible. We've altered landscapes, driven species to extinction, polluted air and water, and even changed our planet's climate. This is the power of our actions on the environment. But it's not just about the negative impacts. Our actions can also lead to positive changes, to restoration, and to sustainability. So let's not forget, we are pieces of this environmental puzzle. Our actions, our choices, they matter. Consider this: every action we take, no matter how insignificant it may seem, has an impact on the environment. So what exactly is the human footprint on our planet? Imagine walking along a sandy beach. Each step you take leaves a mark, an imprint that tells a story of your journey. Now let's expand this concept to a global scale. The human footprint is the impact we as a species have on the Earth. It's a measure of how much we consume and waste compared to what the Earth can naturally replenish and recycle. It's our ecological footprint. So, how do we calculate this footprint? It's a complex process that takes into account factors such as the amount of land and water we need to produce the resources we consume and to absorb the waste we generate. Every action we take, every choice we make, contributes to this footprint. Our daily activities, like the food we eat, the clothes we wear, how we travel, and even the energy we use at home, all add to our individual footprint. For instance, a diet heavy in meat and dairy requires more resources than a plant-based one. Fast fashion contributes significantly to waste and pollution, while sustainable fashion reduces it. Driving a car increases your footprint, while cycling or walking decreases it. Now let's talk numbers. The global average ecological footprint is about 1.5 planets. This means we're currently using the Earth's resources 1.5 times faster than it can regenerate them. In comparison, a sustainable level would be 1 planet, meaning we only use what the Earth can naturally provide in a year. This might sound alarming, and it should, but it's not just about the numbers. Our footprint is a reflection of our lifestyle and choices. It's about how we choose to live, what we value, and how we decide to interact with our planet. It's a reminder that every decision we make has a ripple effect on the world around us. Remember, our footprint is more than just a number. It's a reflection of our lifestyle and choices. Ever pondered how nature maintains its balance? Well, let's dive into this fascinating topic. In the grand theater of life, every creature, big or small, plays a crucial role in maintaining the ecological balance. This balance is a complex and delicate dance, with each participant performing its part flawlessly. Predators and prey are the lead dancers in this ballet. Predators, like lions and eagles, control the population of their prey, ensuring that they don't overpopulate and consume all the resources. The prey, in turn, helps to control the vegetation they feed on. But remember, it's not just about the big players. Even the humble earthworm and the busy bee have their roles to play. Earthworms help in soil aeration, and bees, through pollination, enable plants to reproduce. In fact, without bees, we'd have significantly fewer fruits and vegetables on our plates. Now, what happens if there's a disruption in this intricate dance? Imagine removing the wolves from a forest. The population of deer, their primary prey, would explode. Soon, the vegetation would dwindle due to overgrazing, leading to soil erosion. The cascading effects could lead to the collapse of the entire ecosystem. This is not a mere hypothetical situation. It's happened before, in places like Yellowstone National Park in the United States, where the reintroduction of wolves helped to restore the park's ecological health. On a larger scale, human activities have been causing significant disruptions. Overfishing, deforestation, pollution, and climate change are some of the ways we're throwing nature off balance. These actions have consequences leading to biodiversity loss, habitat destruction, and even pandemics. But it's not all doom and gloom. Understanding the balance of nature is the first step towards preserving it. As we learn more about our planet, we can make more informed decisions, reduce our impact, and help to restore the balance. As you can see, nature's balance is a delicate dance, easily disrupted by the smallest changes. Let's strive to be mindful dancers, moving in harmony with nature rather than clumsy intruders stumbling through the dance floor. What does the term climate change actually mean? Ever wondered about it? Picture this: vast Arctic ice melting, wildfires raging out of control, hurricanes becoming more frequent and ferocious, and sea levels rising. These are not scenes from a dystopian movie, but the harsh realities of our world today, all brought on by climate change. Climate change is the long-term alteration of temperature and typical weather patterns in a place. And it's happening at a pace that's far faster than what the Earth has ever witnessed. But what's causing these dramatic shifts? The answer lies in our daily activities. Each time we drive a car, flip a switch, or even cook a meal, we're contributing to a rise in greenhouse gases. These gases, such as carbon dioxide and methane, trap solar radiation in the Earth's atmosphere, leading to a gradual increase in the planet's temperature. This phenomenon is often referred to as global warming, a major factor driving climate change. Our reliance on fossil fuels plays a significant role too. When we burn coal, oil, or gas for energy, we release vast amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. This not only exacerbates the greenhouse effect, but also leads to air pollution, affecting the health of millions worldwide. The consequences of this rise in global temperatures are far-reaching. We're already witnessing more intense and unpredictable weather patterns, from heat waves to heavy rainfall. The polar ice caps are melting at an alarming rate, causing sea levels to rise and threatening coastal communities. Droughts are becoming more common, jeopardizing our food and water supplies. And let's not forget about the countless species of wildlife that are struggling to adapt to these rapid changes, with many at risk of extinction. Climate change isn't just a buzzword, it's a harsh reality that we're living with every day. It's an urgent global crisis that demands our attention. As we move forward, it's crucial that we understand the causes and effects of climate change so we can take steps to mitigate its impact. After all, the future of our planet depends on it. So, what can we do to mitigate these environmental issues and ensure a sustainable future? The answer lies in our hands, and it's about time we implement solutions that can help us turn the tide. First and foremost, let's address the elephant in the room: waste. Our planet is drowning in it. By reducing our waste, we can significantly lessen the burden on our environment. This means opting for reusable items instead of disposable ones and saying no to single-use plastics. Next, let's talk about recycling. It's not just about separating paper, glass, and plastic. It's about understanding the life cycle of the items we use. By recycling, we can give our waste a new life and prevent it from ending up in a landfill or worse, in our oceans. Water is life, yet we often take it for granted. Conserving water means using it wisely and not wasting it. Simple actions like turning off the tap while brushing your teeth or fixing leaking pipes can make a huge difference. Now, onto the lungs of our planet, trees. By planting more trees, we not only create a habitat for countless species, but also absorb carbon dioxide, a major contributor to global warming. Lastly, let's not forget the power of renewable energy. By supporting and investing in renewable energy sources like solar and wind, we can reduce our dependence on fossil fuels, which are the primary drivers of climate change. But remember, These solutions are not just for governments or large corporations to implement. Each one of us can make conscious choices and take action in our daily lives. From choosing to walk or bike instead of driving, to purchasing products from companies that prioritize sustainability, our choices matter. Remember, each one of us has the power to make a difference. It's time we take responsibility for our actions and work towards a sustainable future.